Alright, so today I'm going to be evaluating and calibrating this Chameleon hose end sprayer. So some of the features of the Chameleon: it does have a quick disconnect attachment. So you're going to attach this onto your hose and then snap it in place. It has 14 settings on the top, anywhere from the off setting, which just lets water pass through without mixing anything, where it starts at 1 teaspoon and goes all the way up to 8 ounces per gallon. So this is what the inside looks like. It has a pickup tube, which I did test, and it does go directly right to the bottom of the jar, which is a good thing. It also comes with a longer pickup tube and this yellow ring inside, and I'll show you why. So with this yellow adapter here, you can attach it to spectra size bottles, high yield bottles, even a bleach bottle, or even a milk bottle, and you'll be able to use those as your either the chemical that you're going to want to use, just directly use them right out of the bottle, or you can mix up your own in these other containers, and which has higher volume. You can, the main Chameleon container has 32 ounces of capacity, whereas you can go up to 1 gallon here, which is 128, or anything between those two, which I think can be a smart idea if you want it, if you need to avoid doing a lot of reloading of that 32 ounce container that it comes with. I think this is an excellent option. Otherwise, if you don't use that yellow adapter, the threads that are on the inside here for the pickup also adapt to all these other brands, the Ortho and the Bear bottles. So again, you can just use those bottles directly, so you don't have to worry about using the original container that the Chameleon comes with and having to do cleaning that out all the time. I think that's a brilliant idea. Hopefully this sprayer will work out. The longer tube that it comes with is able to go to close to the bottom of a lot of these taller bottles. Pretty awesome, I say. One of the issues with these hose end sprayers is they're always calibrated on their dial in so many tablespoons, teaspoons, or ounces per gallon. But for lawn work, we really want to know how many ounces per 1,000 square feet. So what we really need to do is to spray chemical down over 1,000 square feet, see how many actual ounces come out of the container for each of the settings. So using my measurement wheel here, I set up a 1,000 square foot grid. So I've got these orange markers marking 4 corners, so I got one here, one out 25 feet, then down to one over here at 40 feet, back over and back. So 25 times 40 is 1,000 square feet. So I'm going to set the dial on the highest setting, spray 1,000 square feet, see how much liquid has been used. Probably have to refill it. I'll do it again on each of the subsequent settings, and from there I'll be able to have a good calibration of how much material comes out of the Chameleon for 1,000 square feet for each of the settings. So I'll do one pass of spraying at the highest level, and then rather than have you watch me spray all the different ones, I'll just do it myself, and I'll put a table together and we'll share that in the end. Let's get going. So the first problem is I connected up the hose to this, turned the water on, and it started leaking right here. There is no O-ring in there like there normally is on the female side of a hose connector, and you can't even fit one in there. The only thing you can really do is put either one that you modify to slip around that white ring there, or you put some plumber's tape on the threads itself. That's what I'm probably going to do. See, this is what it does. So I'll see if I can do something about it. Alright, that fixed the leak. Alright, this comes with 3 different spray patterns: a fan, a shower, and a jet. Start with the fan. I'm not very impressed by that. It's not going to be very good for doing along a big square footage area. Alright, let's try the shower setting. I don't know. Maybe that will work, maybe it won't. Could leave a lot of gaps if you're spraying. And here's the jet setting. Alright, I'm going to put on the fan and see how it goes. Okay, I got it on the 8-ounce setting. I'll test 8, 4, 2, 1, and 1/2 ounce, and tally the data from there. We'll see how it goes. Starting from the far left corner of the box here. I would say that used everything but 2 ounces. Clearly doesn't put out the kind of pattern that you'd like to see. Let's see if I can do something about that. Alright, I'm going to go see what the gallons per minute is out of this setup. I have 100 feet of 5/8 tubing going to my hose reel over there, and another 5/8, 50 feet going to my hose bib. That shouldn't be too uncommon for people with large enough yards where they can use a hose and sprayer. Let's see what it's doing. Here's the hose just on its own. Let's go measure the GPM. This little white stopper here, which is what stops the water from going through when you disconnect it. It looks like it's adding a lot of restriction inside, so I'm going to pull that out of there. With that out of there, I can put in a regular rubber washer. Let's connect it up and see how it looks. Alright, let's see if the fan spray's improved at all. Not that great. I mean, it's really only covering about at the most 2 feet wide. I'm going to check the gallons per minute. Looks like it's the same. Alright, I've got this blue hose here. It's only 15 feet. No other restrictions. Here's your pattern. Basically the same. I guess they just didn't design this fan nozzle to be very small droplets, pretty big droplets, so that's what you're stuck with. You're going to have to calibrate probably on this setting. So I'm going to continue the test at each of the levels. I'll start over, and then I'll do a table here when I'm done. Alright, I got all the testing done. I just wanted to show the pattern that you get with that fan spray. It definitely throws a lot more water out to the edges, so you're not going to get a good consistent delivery. The way that's designed is just you You can see the direct hole in there, straight from the hose. Basically it goes into a little cavity, and then they just have this oval open in the cavity to create the fan. It's pretty cheap design. Now I'll show you what the shower looks like. The shower's a little bit more consistent, obviously, and I did find when I was spraying with the shower, I was able to get through it a little bit faster, but I'm not 100% sure it's actually some droplets hitting all of the grass. So I don't know. I'm not impressed with the output side of this thing, but otherwise it's okay. I do think there's an opportunity with this jet hole here to put something in there, and then a regular good fan nozzle that's a little more consistent of an output. That might be something I'm going to have to try. Huh, what do you think?